Hello, my name is Vint Cerf. I'm Google's chief internet evangelist and sometimes known as one of the fathers of the internet. I'm sorry that I can't join you in person at Technovanza, but I do appreciate the invitation to speak to you by video. I thought I would talk a little bit about the origins of the network and what it means to those of you who have ideas for improving the quality of the net, its functionality, and its accessibility. The internet was designed over 40 years ago in 1973. Robert Kahn and I published the first paper describing the design in 1974, and the first complete specification was published in December 74 with implementations beginning in 1975. What's important about this history is that the internet has continued to evolve since its first creation, since its first activation in 1983 when it was essentially turned on. The evolution has continued and new ideas have been incorporated into the system. One of the things that I am most pleased about the design of the internet is that it keeps allowing people to invent new technology that will support the transport of packets in the internet packet switching system and also support new applications simply by changing the interpretation of the bits that are sent and received by the computers that make up the internet. If you have a new application, for example, you don't have to change the internet itself. You simply have to change the interpretation of the bits that are carried in the packets. Of course, as the internet has expanded in its scope and also its speed, new applications have come along. For example, streaming video, which may be the way that you're seeing this particular recording. The increased speed and the increased accessibility by way of smartphones and mobile radio, Wi-Fi, and LTE, and so on, have all allowed inventors to create new kinds of functionality, new applications, to reach an increasingly large audience. Among all the places in the world where the internet could presumably do a great deal of good, I think India counts as one such place. And those of you who are participating in Technovanza should keep that in mind, that your ideas may be implementable in the network of today or maybe the network of the future. So I look forward to hearing what happens at Technovanza. I hope that you'll share your insights with the rest of us, perhaps by publication or maybe even a YouTube video or something else. But in the meantime, I want to encourage you to keep your minds running, keep your ideas flowing, and keep challenging yourselves to make the internet better than it is today. Meanwhile, although we won't see each other in person at this event, perhaps we'll cross paths on the internet.